Hello, it's Sharon Lipinski, your club president, and I am excited to introduce to you the fantastically fabulous Cnvamc Toastmasters website. It's brand new and it's going to help us out in so many ways. But first, I want to let you know where you can find this website. It's at http://cnvamc.toastmastersclubs.org. Now notice there's no www in front of it. If you put that in there, you're going to get to a generic Toastmaster website. So just do http://cnvamc.toastmastersclubs.org to find our brand new fabulous website. So why do you care that we have this new website? Well, we're going to talk about how it's going to be better for our guests and prospective members. We'll talk about how it's going to be better for us and help us contact each other and communicate more easily. Then we're going to talk about how to get started, how to log in, create your membership profile. Then we're going to talk about how it makes the agenda so much easier. You're going to love the agenda functionality. And then finally, we'll talk about what to do going forward, what your responsibilities are. Our new website is going to be so much better for our guests. First of all, it's going to give us a compelling message. Cnvamc Toastmasters is the premier place for healthcare professionals to practice their public speaking and leadership skills. Now, we all know that Toastmasters can help everyone become a better speaker and better leader, but we can't help them if they don't come. And the way to get them to come is to talk with them about what's important to them and what's going to help them with what they need. And I believe that there are 20 doctors in this hospital who want to give better patient consultations. And I believe that there are 20 nurses who want to give better presentations. And there's 20 pharmacists who want to do a better job communicating between all the different groups that they're communicating with. And, people in the billing department and all the different professionals in this healthcare industry have unique needs for their public speaking and leadership. And we understand that. If you're a healthcare professional, you want to check out the Cnvamc Toastmasters Club. So we're going to get them with this really compelling message that talks about what's important to them and what our club can help them do. And when they get that message and they want to find out more about us, they can click on meeting information and directions. And that's going to bring them to this really fabulous screen that looks very professional, and it's very clear when we meet, where we meet. It includes directions to the hospital if they're not familiar with where it is, and it includes directions to our room off of the elevator. We don't have to worry about people getting lost on their way to the meeting, because if people get lost on their way in, the likelihood of them trying again just plummets. So nice and clear directions when we meet, where we meet, and how to get there. If they have any questions and they want to contact us, they can click on the Contact Us from the menu. And instead of having to look up email addresses and phone numbers off of international websites, well, it is right here for them. They can type in their name, email address, type in their message, and it's going to go right to me and Jocelyn. And whichever one of us is available first can respond to that email. So they're going to get a timely follow-up. And if they want to call us, our numbers are right there for them to call us too. Very easy, very clear for them. And they can also meet our members, and we'll talk about how to do this. It's optional. You don't have to make your profile public, but I do encourage you to do so, because when they click on the Meet Our Members, they're going to see that we're friendly and just like them, and they should feel comfortable coming to visit our club whenever they want to do that. Our new website is going to make us so professional, so clear, and so compelling that when people come across it, they're going to want to come and visit our club. But our new website is not just better for our prospective members, it's better for us too, and it's going to make contacting each other and communicating within the group so much easier. When you log in as a member, you can access the private member directory. This is great if, say for example, you are assigned a role at the upcoming meeting and it's the last minute, something comes up, you're not going to be able to make it. You can come in here, pull up the Toastmasters number, give them a call and say, hey, I know I'm scheduled to speak today, I'm so sorry, this is what's happening. And now your Toastmaster of the day isn't scrambling before the meeting starts trying to figure out what to do. So it makes communicating between our members so much easier. All the information we need is in one simple, updated place. And it makes communicating within the group easier because we have club email addresses. So now you don't have to think, do I do the work email address or the home email address? And did I get everybody? Who am I missing? Nope, you can just come to the club email addresses screen. You can click on this members-2046783 at toastmastersclubs.org and it will open an email for you to type and send to all of our members. So this is great for special announcements, anything that might be coming up that you need to let people know about. And we have one for the officers. So if you want to communicate just with the officers, this is how you do it. Just click on that officers-2046783 at toastmastersclubs.org. Now my favorite part is this guest email address because we can put into our database now all the people who have expressed interest, who have visited our club, and we can follow up with them on a periodic basis and just send them an email saying, hey, we're having a celebration. There's going to be cake and sandwiches. Why don't you come and check it out? It's going to be so much easier for us to follow up with guests now. I love it. And we're going to go into this in depth, but I want you to know just for right now that it's going to make communicating about the agenda so much easier. It's going to take care of making sure everybody gets it, that they have the information that they need. You're going to love the agenda functionality of this website. So it's better for our guests, it's better for us, but I do need you to do some things. I need you to use it. And here's how you get started. The first thing that you're going to need to do is log in. Now on the menu items along the side, you're going to see there's a members only section. And all of those items are grayed out until you log in. So click on the member login option and it's going to bring up this member login screen. If you put your cursor in the enter your email or name, and as you start typing your name, you're going to see that it's going to bring a drop-down list of names that match yours. So when you see your name there, you just click on it, and it's going to put your member name in there for you. And then you put your password and you click on the authenticate button. Very important. The first time you log in, you leave that password blank. And it's going to email you a link to set up that password. And then you can come back here, click on member login, and use that new password. But the first time, you're going to choose your name from the drop-down list and leave that password blank. After you log in, all those items on the menu are now available for you to choose. So on this list, you're going to see the club email addresses that I talked about, the private member directory that I talked about. But what I want you to do first is click on Edit Your Profile. When you edit your profile, this is the screen that's going to come up. And you're going to see your name and your email address because I've already set that up for you. And you'll need to decide if you want to make your profile public or not. So gray is selected, blue is not selected. So you can see here that I said yes, make my profile public. And it is optional, but I do encourage you to make your profile public because again, it makes our club look more friendly and welcoming to our prospective members. When you make your profile public, it will not show your email address or phone number. It will only show your name, your bio, and your picture, so you don't have to worry about getting phone calls or emails or anything. It's just your name, your bio, and your photo, and it makes us look like a very welcoming club, so please do make your profile public. After you say yes or no here, you can add a second email address. And this is really, really excellent functionality. So if sometimes you're not at work and you wish you were getting the agenda at home, you can put your home email address here under the secondary email address and check that send all communication from this site to this address as well. So when that agenda goes out, it's going to email work and home at the same time. So you don't have to worry about missing out on any communication. It's fantastic. The other reason why these email addresses are important, it's because these are the only email addresses that you're allowed to email to the group. Okay, because Toastmasters didn't want people getting a lot of spam at those group email addresses. So what the system does is if you click on and send an email to members-2046783 at toastmastersclubs.org, it's going to check the from address. Who is sending this email? And it's going to match it up into the private member directory. And if that email address is in the list, the email can go through. And if it's not, it's blocked. And that way we're not going to be getting spam email for mail enhancement and penny stock. So this is very important. If you're going to be sending email to the group from different email addresses, make sure that they're both listed here under your member profile. After you've set up your email addresses, you can set up, if you'd like, social media. Now this is totally optional, but you can include your Facebook, your Twitter, your YouTube, your LinkedIn, your Google+, your Meetup. So to include that if you'd like, I included mine, but it's up to you. And then here's what I do want you to do. Please write a brief member bio. It doesn't have to be very long, just a couple sentences about who you are, maybe why you like Toastmasters, and then select a photo and upload that photo. This just lets people know who you are. So please, when you set up your member profile, take a couple minutes, write that member bio, upload a photo. Great. So our new website's better for our members. It's better for us. I can't wait to show you this agenda functionality. I love it. Right now, when you're a Toastmaster, it can be a real pain to keep track of everything. Well, now we can do it all online. When you log in, you can choose the meeting agendas option from the menu, and it's going to bring up the agenda for the upcoming meeting, and it's going to show you all the roles that are in that meeting, right? We have the Toastmaster, the grammarian, the counter, the evaluators, the speakers. All of those roles are listed here in this agenda, and next to them is either the button sign up or the name of the Toastmaster who was assigned that role. So if I click on this agenda and I can see, oh, well, we don't have a Toastmaster of the day. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll be the Toastmaster. I can click the sign up button and voila, I am now assigned the role of Toastmaster of the day. And now all of the other members know if they come in and check the agenda, they can see that I will be the Toastmaster that day. Now, what if I realize after I sign up that actually I can't be the Toastmaster because I'm out of town, I'm not going to be at the meeting at all? Well, below the role, you're going to see a little thing that says role filled by the name, and then there's an X there. If you just click on that X, it will remove you from it's going to remove your name and put the sign up button back there. So that role is now available for somebody else to sign up. If you sign up as a speaker, I just want to point out here that you can also include your speech title and your speech introduction. That way the Toastmaster already has this information. Now you can still bring it with you to the meeting if you'd like, but if you want, you can type it up here and they will already have it. So now we don't have to worry about Do we know who's doing what? It's all available online. You can come check in, see what you're doing. You can sign up for multiple weeks in advance. You can take yourself off of roles you know that you can no longer fill. It's going to be so much easier to manage the agenda. And as the Toastmaster of the day, part of your responsibility is to communicate with the group what's going on. And now you can email that agenda right from the website. You'll notice a row of icons above the agenda. And if you click on that little email envelope there, it's going to bring up an email. In this email, you can write your custom message. So here's what I wrote. I'm excited to be your Toastmaster at our next meeting. Our theme is going to be summertime. It's my favorite time of the year, and I'll be bringing some of my favorite summertime treats. You can sign up for a role by clicking on this agenda link and logging into our new and amazing website. It's easy. If you're signed up for a role, you can't make it, please reply to this email and let me know. See you next week. Check the box there that says send to all club members and then click send email. And what will happen is an email will go out to all of our current members. It will include my custom message. Below that, it will have a URL link to this agenda so that they can click on it to sign up or decline roles. And below that, will be a copy of the agenda so everyone can see what is available and who is signed up for what. It's fabulous and you're gonna love it. Okay, so we have this great new website and of course we have a few responsibilities that go along with it. If you're the Toastmaster of the day, your responsibility is to email that agenda to your fellow Toastmasters at least 1 week before the meeting starts. The more work you can do before the meeting, getting people assigned for roles, knowing what's going to happen, means you'll be more prepared when you show up. And people will be more prepared because they know what to expect as well. So please communicate at least 1 week before. Start the process of getting people signed up and soliciting members to volunteer for roles. You may need to email 1 or 2 more times depending on how much need you have. If the schedule is full when you send it out and nobody drops out, then you might just want to email the day before the meeting to say, hey, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Here's a reminder of what's going on. But if you need to encourage more people to sign up, email a couple days or the weekend before and saying, hey, we need a few more roles. Can you show up? Right? So as a Toastmaster of the day, communicate early and often to create that agenda, to fill that agenda. And also as the Toastmaster of the day, you will bring with you a printed agenda. And unfortunately, the only thing that this website is not good at is creating a printed agenda. So you're going to follow the same process that you do now. You're going to use your Word document to print, to put in everybody's roles and bring some printed copies to the meeting with you. As the member, you have some responsibilities too. We need you to sign up for roles. Every role is critical. We need the timer, we need the evaluators, we need the vote counter. So please sign up for roles, volunteer, get to the meetings. And if you are signed up for a role and you can't make it, and it's short notice, please call or email the Toastmaster of the day so they don't have to scramble right before the meeting starts to fill your role. And our Vice President of Education will be bringing with them a multi-week agenda that we can now print out from the website. And we can sign up for roles weeks in advance at the meeting. And of course, you can do it from the website as well. From that agenda screen, you just put the drop-down list. Let's say, for example, you want to give a speech in September. You go to the meeting's agendas, you pull the drop-down list, you choose the date of the agenda that you want, and then you sign up to give a speech on that day. And the Vice President of Education will enter in any printed information that they have collected at the meetings and enter it into the website when they get back after the meeting. So that is our new fantastically fabulous CNVAMC Toastmasters website. Please, right now, go to the website http://cnvamc.toastmastersclubs.org. Log in. Remember, if you're logging in for the first time, leave that password blank and use that email that they'll send you to set up your password. Then log into the website, create your member profile, add an extra email address if you want to, write a bio, upload a picture. And after you're done with your member profile, pop into the agenda and sign up for a role at our next meeting. I will be your Toastmaster. The theme will be summertime, and I will be bringing with me some summertime treats. I'm looking forward to seeing you in a couple weeks to have a fantastic meeting.